Well, the end is now set. The end for the Jimmy Kimmel show is now set, and he will finally be gone, and we will be rid of Mr. Jimmy Kimmel, a man who probably would have been fired long ago if not for Trump winning the last election, giving him his Trump deranged lunatics a space to go. But the way that his network essentially fired him is part of this deal is so sad. It is truly telling about how pathetic Jimmy Kimmel's ratings really are. And even Deadline, so left-wing media outlet, Deadline is reporting that they gave him the bare minimum 1-year extension, and that's it. And the show is over. Deadline now understands this is his last contract to host the show. This is it. One last year. And the reason they gave him a year, I'll be able to explain too. But this is it. So we now know next May will be it for Kimmel. But I do want to remind you guys, promo code HOLIDAY15. We have just a few left of our advent calendar, our Coffee Brand Coffee gift box, which is a real cacao cocoa. You use milk, not water, chocolate covered espresso beans, peppermint bark, and our medium roast, or a 100% Kona plus peppermint bark shipped in this beautiful stocking. Holiday 15 until they're gone. We started shipping them now. So if you already pre-ordered it, you should be getting shipping information soon. But over at coffeebrandcoffee.com, just click Christmas gifts or pop down to the description and find the link. The spin on this is so wild from the legacy media. Jimmy Kimmel thrown a bone by ABC as his contract is extended for 1 year. A 1-year deal is a prove it deal. We have no confidence. And the real reason they're just doing this 1-year deal is because they want to see what their viewership is once Stephen Colbert's off the air. They're hoping that without Colbert on the air, that they could potentially absorb the Trump deranged Colbert, the Trump deranged Colbert viewers. They think that they're going to come over, but they won't. The 58-year-old host will continue to host Jimmy Kimmel Live until just May of 2027 after signing a pathetic 1-year deal with Disney. Kimmel announced the news to his staff on Monday, according to sources for Bloomberg. The Daily Mail has reached out to Kimmel's representatives and spokespeople for Disney ABC. It has been said that the comedian's contract was originally set to expire this May, and now it's going to be the following, but then that's it. Kimmel was famously booted off air on September 18th over his comments about Charlie Kirk's assassination. The host said that the MAGA gang was attempting to portray the suspect in Kirk's assassination as anything but one of their own. Now, there was never any question about who did it. It was Tyler Robinson. This is obviously, this is obviously kind of a death throes event. They're trying to spin this like it's a win, but nobody gets 1-year deals. Even look at sports. If they think you're good, then they're going to give you a 3-year deal, a 4-year deal, a 5-year deal. That's what they're going to do, but that's not what they're doing with him. They're giving him a 1-year deal. That's about as sad as it gets. This is like, this is, and the media's like, yay, 1-year deal. Yay, Jimmy Kimmel, 1-year deal. It's so great. Take that, Drumpf. What's hilarious about this is that nobody's actually celebrating this. A 1-year deal means that this is, look at Trump last night, by the way. Trump hilariously roasted him. Watch this last night.
You'd like to be on the list.
I don't know about that, but I have a question for you, Mr. President. How have you prepared to host tonight?
Well, maybe I haven't prepared. Maybe you want to be a little bit loose. If you look at the great hosts, Johnny Carson, Bob Hope, those are the greats. If you look at the not so greats like Jimmy Kimmel, he was just terrible. But no, I think you want to be just loose and not a lot to prepare for. Really.
I've been asked.
You know what you have to be? You have to be yourself. List. You'd like to be on the list.
I don't know about that, but I have a question for you.
I mean, there is just no, there's no scenario where this isn't just like, well, we want to fire you, but we want to save face. So we don't want to actually, we don't want to actually say you're fired. So we'll give you a 1-year deal. That's really what this is. This is, we'll give you a 1-year, deal because that's, that way we can allow you to have a full year to spurg out about Drumpf and try to, save your face. This says Jimmy Kimmel inks ABC contract extension after Trump's FCC culture war. But it's just a year. This isn't even an extension. Let's not forget, Jimmy Kimmel's Trump deranged wife getting absolutely roasted too. I mean, this is his wife. When Trump
was first elected, I was so upset. We all were. But I remember thinking, I understand it because I grew up in a very conservative Republican house.
No, she didn't.
I mean, I bought my dad a Rush Limbaugh tie in high school. I voted Republican straight ticket, and that's what I was told to do. And then I left St. Louis, Missouri, and I met people from different backgrounds, and I started to understand different things and different needs and different people. And there's like a little bit of sympathy I have for people in my family that I feel are kind of being deliberately misinformed every day.
Mm-hmm.
And
they're
deliberately being misinformed every day, and they believe it. But it hurts me so much because of the personal relationship I now have where my husband is out there fighting this man.
Fighting him?
To me,
fighting him. He's using a team of writers on a show that almost nobody watches, and he's talking nonsense. What does that even mean? Fighting? He's not fighting anything. Like, this whole quote unquote deal is just about saving face. That's all this is. This isn't actually about them saying, oh, Jimmy Kimmel is, he's doing great. His ratings are great. Oh, if they were so great, then why haven't they written a bunch of articles about it? If we look at this, his ratings continue to sink. Jimmy Kimmel ratings. All right, let's see. The last we have is from October 8th. So they haven't showed us, there's not a single article talking about his ratings in 2 months. Do you think that's because this is, here we go. Kimmel's latest Trump clash lifts ratings past Colbert and Fallon. But when is this talking about? So this is back in November. He had just over 3 million viewers, up 56% from the week before. So I've got to give him some credit there. But this is a guy that, look at 3 million. Okay, we'll see how it goes this week. This is a guy that had over 6 or 7 million after his suspension. And now he exists. Now, I really wish Trump would stop mentioning him. I really, really wish Trump would stop mentioning him. Trump has to stop taking the bait because it's just like, this is the second time. Yeah, look, inks 1-year extension. A year? Big deal. Like, it's again, like, so we can expect his resignation. The whole thing is just them hoping that he will be able to absorb Colbert's Trump deranged people. But I actually have a prediction. I think that people are going to kind of start to get over all of their Trump derangement syndrome. Like, how long can you, I guess you can have long derangement, Like you can have a lot, but like at some point you just accept that the guy's the president. Now we do have the midterm elections, so they're betting on, that. I wonder how mad Stephen Colbert is. With Colbert remaining fired, he's got to be fuming. Stephen Colbert has to be fuming, because basically ABC was like, we'll try to bring in Colbert's audience by staying. And honestly, you would think it would work, right? But Colbert has to be absolutely fuming. 3 million viewers is basically nothing in terms of late night television. But if he takes over Colbert's million and he has 4 million viewers a night, okay. But as of right now, according to the leftist media, this is it. This is the last deal. This is all about, Kimmel attracted his regular late night show audience even after his suspension was lifted, and averaged 1.9 million viewers a night in the third quarter. So he gets his spikes, but not much. He's still under 2 million. He's still down 50 or 60% from when he came back. The slow descent of late night television is here. It's done. Nobody really cares about Kimmel, but I do admit I'm kind of happy I'll be able to dunk on him for another year. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe or follow down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.